path of totality. It covers states from Texas to Maine, and one of the most scenic places, aside from where Lee is, of course, to see the eclipse is Niagara Falls.
One of the most beautiful places any day of the year, but especially on a day like today. And that's where we find meteorologist Brittany Bell live this morning, keeping a very close eye on the cloud forecast there. Brittany, what's the latest?
Well, Danny, we'll start with the positive. At least we have this as a background, but you'll notice the clouds, unlike yesterday, skies are just very gray and overcast, but hopefully things will improve a little this afternoon. And this is not really what you want to see when you have an eclipse on the way in about 5 hours. So let's get right to the forecast. This is why Lee changed his location. We had this layer of cloud cover that's just socked in across western New York, even some rain just off to the west. Most of that isn't hitting the ground, and that will likely fall apart as it approaches Niagara Falls and Buffalo at our location near Horseshoe Falls at Terrapin Point. But one thing that is giving me a little hope, this little area that I have circled, notice there is some clearing. Clouds are breaking apart, so hopefully that trend will continue and we'll start to see some of that clearing across our area. That's what our latest in-house model is showing. It is showing around the start of the total solar eclipse that we should get a little clearing. I don't think it's going to be as optimistic, as hopeful as our model is showing, but hopefully that trend continues, showing some breaking in the cloud cover. Now, despite clouds, people got out here at Goat Island near Terrapin Point around 4 o'clock this morning. They are just very excited, looking forward to the eclipse despite the cloud cover. And even though skies are gray, the mood is still very bright.
We have no control over the clouds. You know, it's still going to get dark in those 3 minutes of totality. So it's like, just to be here, it's all up to God. You know, if it wants to happen, it happens, but we're in the best place in the world.
You know, the worst case scenario is, it gets a little cloudy. I'm with our kids, or my wife, our kids. It's a good day no matter what. And we're here in Buffalo. We had some great wings, some great food up here. It's a great day.
So everything works out.
I'm optimistic.
Many people go fishing their whole life and they never catch a fish, so don't worry about the clouds.
I just love that quote. I feel like I should just put it on a t-shirt. So optimistic. I wish I shared the same optimism, but hopefully we get some clearing around the perfect time. Totality starts around 3:18 this afternoon. It lasts until around 3:22. So just really crossing our fingers and hoping that we get some clearing in this pretty cloudy sky. Back to you guys.
Brittany, I know that you also experienced it in 2017. Can you tell us what it was like then?
It was amazing. I can just, for full transparency, people were telling me before that, oh, it's life-changing, you might cry, and I thought, okay, you guys are just weird. But no, that was true because I started to get, some waterworks going on, and, thankfully I was off camera when it happened. But it really is life-changing, and it's worth it, and that's why people like Lee move, because it's worth to see it with clear skies, and it's really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But if I get the chance to see it, hopefully I'll be off camera too, so I don't have the waterworks going.
Well, now that we know that could happen, now we have to have a single shot just of you taking in what is going to be a beautiful day no matter what happens up there, Brittany.
So happy for you guys. I'm glad that you guys are doing this. So good.
Thanks, Brittany.
Thank you, Brittany.